we go. Hey, everything on 3. Number 3. Wait on 1. Oh, wait on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, next up. Eyes on 3. Everything on 3. 1. Everything.
You are now listening to the Fantasy Football Bros Podcast.
Instead of swinging, Xavier goes down the middle. Slam dunk.
Get dunked on, bro.
All right, so I'm going to start this one because we mentioned this earlier, and I think you're getting on the same side with me.
I
am dunking on the entire organization of the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on there. They have an alleged elite quarterback. They have an alleged great running back, two great running backs that they somehow all of a sudden refuse to use A.J. Dillon. Refuse. And I don't,
he didn't even see the field all that much last week.
And I know I have A.J. Dillon in a couple leagues, so it sounds like I'm just being picky about that. But I also have Aaron Jones in a couple places, so it's
True.
like my thought was everybody's thought was that they're both going to be good.
Yep.
In a capacity. And
well, A.J. Dillon is good.
Yep.
I think, and I've said it, A.J. Dillon is a better running back than Aaron Jones. I would in a heartbeat trade for A.J. Dillon for the Bills.
Oh, yeah.
If we could get A.J. Dillon for the Bills and run into next season with A.J. Dillon and James Cook, fuck me. That is like
Yeah, that's
your big bruiser back and then your pass catching back. Like that's ideal.
that would be sweet.
You know?
I like that.
I cannot believe. So now they're beat up. Aaron Rodgers is blaming everybody but himself. You're coming into
As usual.
Yeah, right. You're coming into Buffalo on a Sunday night after the fucking bye week after we beat Kansas City. It is.
We beat up on him. We caused Pat Mahomes some.
I'm calling it
gave
right.
him some issues.
Calling it right now. Green Bay Packers, Aaron Rodgers, A.J. Dillon. That's it. It's your fantasy funeral. Like you're done.
I'm gonna jump on that as well. And my get dunked on wasn't the Packers as a team, but more specifically Aaron Rodgers as an individual.
Unlimited.
No, not him.
Oh, okay.
No, not him. Sorry. Aaron Rodgers was on the Pat McAfee show,
Oh my God.
as he often is. He's been on there a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically saying that people who make mistakes should sit the bench.
Oh my God.
And there's been too many mistakes, and it starts with everybody else.
He's such a.
Not exactly in those words, but it pretty much kind of sounded like that.
Yeah.
But the whole start taking snaps away from people if they're making mistakes, and I'm like, Aaron Rodgers, you did this.
Yeah.
You were the reason why that they traded Devontae Adams.
Yep.
Because you had to have this massive contract, and you cried about not having any help. And then they draft 2 rookies at wide receiver, who one can't stay healthy and the other one can't catch a cold.
True.
And you have this guy that you're supposed to trust, in Allen Lazard, who's been there for a few years, dropping balls. Well, how about make a good throw?
And you used
How
your
about
tight
stop
end
crying?
a little bit. Yeah, no, not a chance.
So
He should be the first one that's being benched.
Aaron Rodgers get dunked on. Like you are have. Like, I understand that the Pat McAfee show is a little bit more not a joke, but it's a little looser of a podcast. And feel better?
Oh yeah.
But you still have to be professional. Like
No, he doesn't. He's got no accountability.
that's my point. He does not. You're right. But I'm saying as a whole, as a player in the NFL, where millions of people look up to you, show some professionalism. Don't throw everybody under the bus. And then, you're playing against the Buffalo Bills this week. Good luck, man. Good luck. I can't wait to see what you say in your press conference after this game.
Like we're saying, too, his 2 best offensive weapons, he's just not using one of them. He's just like, yeah, fuck.
You talking about they're both running backs?
Yeah. That's the only 2 good options.
Well, to be fair, I don't believe that's Aaron's fault. that he's not using A.J. Dillon.
I don't think it's his fault either.
Yeah.
It comes down to coaching on that.
Yeah.
It's probably
But
partly his fault because he does have
I'm more-
a huge say.
This
in-
is true. You are
in
right.
the offense.
You are right.
and,
Apparently,
what
he
goes
has.
on, and
Apparently, he has a major say in what goes on in the organization
Yeah,
because they paid him what he wanted to get paid. They let one of the best receivers in the league walk.
Devontae Adams, I don't need that bitch. I can play with anybody. I'm Aaron Rodgers, but I don't have any help and I can't win.
That's, I thought he was here for a minute.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
You know what else?
But Aaron Rodgers, man, just be a better human. I guess.
I have one.
Get dunked on, man.
You know what? There's one word I have for Aaron Rodgers. I don't have a fancy clip, but the one word I have from Aaron Rodgers and his whole spiel. You know how I think it was Jay talking that Russell Wilson's got to be like playing a character. Like, is Aaron Rodgers playing a character all of a sudden?
no,
Oh,
I think that's
this
really who he is.
I agree. I think it's just who he is, and I agree. I think Russell Wilson is who he is.
Well, for Aaron Rodgers, the one word I have for you is enough. Just enough. Enough with everything. Enough. It's just enough with the crying, enough with the finger pointing. We get it. You made it to 3 straight NFC Championship games with Devontae Adams, and you can't seal the deal. We get it. The NFL owes you some blackmail money, and you got two, you got 2 MVPs in a row. And we get it. You were very, vocal about the COVID procedures and sticking up for the little guys. Like, great. Good. Enough with everything else.
Well, how about continue to stick up for the little guys like your rookies who are struggling, and maybe encourage them a little bit and give them some
He hates
positive
rookies.
word. Exactly.
So-
Give them some positive words and say, "Hey, kid, we need you." Instead of going into the huddle and going, "What the fuck are you doing?" How about, "Hey, kid, get the next one. Like, I'm gonna keep throwing you the ball. Get ready because it's still coming." But instead, he has this mentality in his head where I don't know if you saw the clip, but there is a clip of him when Romeo Doubs dropped the ball and he was coming back to the huddle and Aaron Rodgers threw his hands up and he said, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like, what is that?
Yeah.
Stop.
And everyone's like, "Oh, Aaron Rodgers, he's a great quarterback and this and that." But
True.
There's no. He is great.
but the caveat to that though is like, great quarterbacks also take accountability. Like look at Allen when he was first here. We weren't winning games. He didn't fucking blame on the team or anything. Even now, like when we lose, he's like, "Yeah, I got to be better."
Well, and here's another
He fucking lose, and Rodgers loses. He's like, "Yeah, these guys fucking suck."
Well, here's another person
Pretty
that
much exactly what he said.
Here's another person you can compare him to who's not doing that is Tom Brady. Tom Brady's they're not playing well right now, and he's not out there going, "Well, Mike Evans dropped a 76-yard pass because he fucking sucks."
But he is on the sidelines,
Well, it's okay to be mad and yell and
bitching at him. So I mean,
Yeah,
that's how Brady always has been.
Sure, Brady's always been that
Aaron
way. and I
is
agree with
treating
that,
it
but
completely different.
Aaron Rodgers is like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I threw a great pass. It's not my fault that he dropped
Yeah.
it."
Yeah.
Or, "Oh, he got his hands on it. He should have caught it." Or too many mistakes out there. These guys shouldn't be playing. Let's reduce the snaps. Hi, Pickles.
What's up, girl?
Let's reduce the snaps for these guys, and maybe some guys that have been waiting to play get their shot. It's like,
yeah.
come on.
Who? Aaron Rodgers? Who? Sammy Watkins?
Yeah, what wide receivers are playing in this game? Cobb's out for the season. Christian Watson's hurt. He's not playing. So Sammy Watkins is probably going to get hurt.
Again, he just got off IR.
3 plays in.
Yeah.
So you're down to Romeo Doubs, which is fine. He's going to be fine. Maybe Lazard is there, but these guys aren't wow. They're not wow factors on this team.
We're laughing at Pickles if you can't see over the podcast.
Yeah, and back to like the Allen thing. Like even if he throws a good pass and they're like, "Oh, like what happened there?" He's usually like, "Oh, I could have done this better or that better," and like that's what
difference.
great QBs do.
That's the
in my
difference.
opinion.
You're right. That's the difference. And I agree
So,
I agree with your point with Tom Brady. And yeah, he yells and screams on the sideline, but he wants to win the game.
Yeah.
But he's not going to sit there and go, "Well, we would have won the game if Mike would have caught that pass."
Yeah.
Oh, that was wide open. The best of the best drop passes. Mike Evans, guess what? He still threw to him. He still ended with 9 catches for 97 yards.
I'm flipping that cat off right now,
I think they can see you.
and she loves it.
She does.
She's licking my finger. Jay, who are you dunking on? Because we just dunked on the Packers for a while.
get dunked
Yeah.
on. Aaron Rodgers get dunked on.
I'm dunking on the Patriots.
Oh, okay.
They're fucking
Love it.
They're dead. They,
Okay, who's there? Sorry.
they just they're like just they're on the same plane as the Packers right now. They suck. They're doing dumb shit.
Like the quarterback carousel.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
I still hate the way that they did that.
The running back
Oh my
carousel.
I mean,
the receiver carousel, the tight end carousel,
everything.
everything. You're right. Everything.
And obviously, like
Who's their best?
obviously,
Yeah.
fucking Bill needed Tom Brady, or they need each other because
Well, Tom Brady doesn't need him. He fucking won one Super
did
Bowl.
one- he went down there.
Almost
That's
went
true.
to
Down to
another
Tampa.
one. Yeah, like
so.
Won a
I
Super
mean,
Bowl.
originally we were wondering who needed who, and I think we have our answer.
Yeah, I think I agree. Bill needed Tom.
Yeah,
now, Tom, it's just like Bill Belichick has this type, and I can see him getting in the quarterback room and being like,
Hey there, little fella.
We're gonna get out there. We're gonna play great. We're gonna run the ball, and we're gonna play great defense. And we're just gonna we're not gonna throw any interceptions, guys. If we throw one fucking interception, that's it for you guys.
Hey there, little fella.
Mac Jones comes in for 3 drives, 40-something yards and an interception, and was like, "No, see you later."
yeah. And what's that say about like how little confidence they
But-
have in Mac Jones too?
But it's starting this week.
yeah,
But I mean,
It makes sense.
everyone should have no confidence in Mac Jones. He's not
Well,
very
zero
good.
yeah,
Listen,
exactly.
Patriots
I mean,
fans are so delusional with this fucking Mac Jones. They had a cake schedule last year that they went 10-7.
Adam, they did good in the playoffs,
When?
didn't they?
Yes, extremely well. Walking back to the locker room, 42-7, or 49-7, or whatever the fucking score was. Either way, Patriots fans are delusional on this whole. Oh, I actually read a tweet from 2 years ago that says, "In 2 years, we're going to be saying Mac Jones is better than Josh Allen."
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's an actual tweet. I have it. I'll show you guys.
Oh,
Somebody
man.
said that.
What?
Patriots fans.
They must be high as fuck.
They must be high as fuck.
They obviously don't watch because there's no fucking way that the Patriots, if Mac Jones is the QB of the future for that organization, there's no fucking way they're pulling him out after 3 plays and he's throwing an interception.
You're right.
Get
Exactly.
the fuck out.
Is there
Completely agree.
is there any sense though, or any something that he's just coming off an injury? Maybe he wasn't fully healed. Is there any?
why we even put him
I
in the
don't think
game?
so.
It's true.
Why even
Yeah.
play him the three drives?
You're
What,
right.
to see how he feels? He had a 12, 13, 14-yard run. He looked good. His ankle looked fine.
Yeah, you're right.
So why even do that though?
no.
Like what? Now what if he would have got hurt on that play?
Right.
Yeah.
Then they would just be going with Bailey Zappi anyway.
Zap zap.
Zap zap.
Honestly, too,
I agree though, man. These Patriots fans, they're watching the games with their eyes closed if they think Mac Jones is good from the beginning.
this just proves that they obviously don't believe in him and they know that he's not the QB. But you're just going to fuck him up more because you're putting this kid in that you internally know isn't going to be your QB of the future. And then you're going to mind fuck him by being like, oh, you threw an interception after 3 plays. Get the fuck, sit on the bench.
Yeah. You're right.
It's only going to do more damage to him. So, I mean,
Apparently getting drafted just brainwashed all the Patriots fans going, wow, this guy's going to be our answer.
Well, they're just
And
hopeful.
now, okay, yes, they
but
made the
they're
playoffs
brainwashed
last
because
year.
they were so good for so long that they can't in their minds be like, we're going to be bad.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
So I just have a real quick bonus get dunked on, and it's just something that's been bugging me lately, and I want to dunk on Buffalo Bills fans in a certain aspect. Like, I'm going to bring up that single word again. Enough.
I think I know where you're going.
I don't know if you are. Enough with the fucking when they say the New York teams are doing good, and you guys got to go. There's only one team from New York. We get it, guys. We get it. Okay,
I agree.
Enough.
No,
You're
for
so
sure.
clever. We've never heard it before.
We've
Enough.
been saying it for years.
Enough. You're so clever. We've never heard it before. Okay. Oh my goodness.
The real team from New York is playing this weekend.
Yeah. Okay. We get it. Enough. So is that so? Like the Washington Commanders. That's a Maryland team then.
Right.
Like, come on.
They play in what? Arlington?
Yeah, Landover.
Landover?
Like we get it, guys.
Whatever.
The Foxborough Patriots. Fine.
Sure.
Okay. Fine. Like enough. Enough, Jay. You're one of those guys sometimes. See, he's like, nope, not me. Wasn't me.
I just don't care.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, that's
I don't care. I'm just sick of it now because they keep.
It is
Seem
annoying.
like you care. You're fired up.
Now I am because it's every time I look at Twitter, it's like,
Same.
oh, Giants is 6-1, whatever. Bills are 5-1, and the Jets are 4-2. All these New York teams are killing it. There's only
We're only
one
here because
team.
all three New York teams are doing good right now. So I mean,
Well, yeah, there's only
For the
one
first
team
time
from
in-
New York. Okay, all right.
And they're literally right over the bridge.
And I know it's just like it's just
You could literally swim across a river and be there in like 6 seconds.
I wouldn't recommend.
I
it.
wouldn't do that. Don't do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
You heard it here first, folks.
I did.
You are now listening to the Fantasy Football Bros Podcast.